Hello everybody. Today I'm going to show you how to install and mod Skyrim on your Mac. So we're going to download this nifty application here called Play on Mac. It is designed to allow you to play video games on a Mac. So once we hit the download button, drag it into our applications, and we have to authenticate. Now once that is finished, we open up Play on Mac, click yes to make a compatibility database. It's just going to scan your graphic card model, your OS version, and if you have graphic drivers, so just you're going to need to allow it to install Xquartz. Probably don't have it downloaded. This is going to take a while, so I'm going to stop the recording here and come back once it has been downloaded. Alright, so once it's finished installing, you're going to click this little guy right here. This will pop up. Just click through it, agree to all of it, install. You're going to have to put your name and password in, which is what I would like to apologize real quickly for all of the pauses on this recording. I'm currently using my younger brother's computer, so I need to put in passwords and things that are not my own. Anyway, the installation was successful of Xquartz. I'm going to close this, hit next. So now that we've got Play on Mac working, what we're going to do is we're going to click install. And basically there are a whole bunch of games that you can install, but today we're going to be doing the Elder Scrolls Skyrim. We're going to click install. All of this is just how to do it. Leave the default install directory on your C drive, which will be inside Play on Mac. Don't let the installer launch the newly installed program for you. So you are not supposed to reboot the host operating system by yourself. It's just a disclaimer about using wine. And here we go. This could take a little bit because it has to download wine first. Hopefully this shouldn't take too long. Alright, so after you let it install all of that, it's going to ask you to choose an installation method. The method I use is using the Steam Store version. There's another video out there on Oblivion, I believe, where he uses Wine Bottler and a DVD version. But today we're going to be using the Steam Store version because that's the version I have. Yeah, allow them to install Microsoft fonts. Agree. This is probably the most frustrating part of the entire process, downloading fonts, because it really there are probably like 2 or 3 that are different, but they are necessary apparently. It also takes forever, so I'm going to stop the recording here, and I'll get back to you when it's done with this. A little Steam setup thing. You're going to hit next, accept the license, English. Don't change the destination. This is going to be inside your Play on Mac folder in your library, so just install it there. And then unclick Run Steam. So when that's done, it's going to ask you how much memory your graphics board has. And in order to check that, you're going to click on About This Mac. And it's going to be right here. Right there. So ours is, well, my brother's is 1536. And we're going to click Next. Yeah, this whole process could take a little while. Okay, so this is not important. Just hit close, it comes up sometimes. That, on Safari, rather than through Play on Mac, only because the internet connection with Wine is not amazing. So once that's done, you're going to select Elder Scrolls Skyrim and hit Run. This takes a little while, so don't panic if it doesn't come up right away. And basically, yeah, here it goes. If you just want to be playing, if you just want to be playing vanilla Skyrim on your Mac for whatever reason, you're pretty much done. You now have Skyrim on your Mac, and you can run it and you can play it. However, if you want to be modding your copy of Skyrim, you should continue watching, because I'm going to show you how to do that in mere moments. Hopefully, if this will load a bit faster, so I don't have to pause. Alright. So as you can see, Wine is currently running. This little guy is going to show you that Wine is running, and Steam is currently downloading Skyrim at 2%. So we're going to pause the recording here so you don't have to watch my brother's slow computer try to download Steam for an hour and a half. So I will be right back. Okay, so we have Steam up and running. We have Skyrim installed. So what we're going to do now is go to Games, Skyrim. This is what you're going to be wanting to do if you want to mod it using SKSE and SkyUI, which I assume you want to be doing if you're going to be modding it. I lied. We're going to do this on Safari because it's just easier that way. Okay. SkyUI. So all we're going to do is just subscribe to SkyUI. And once that's done, what we can do is we can come here to the Skyrim Script Extender website, or SKSE. So you're going to want to use the installer rather than install via Steam or the zip archive. I tried both. Neither of them worked. So we're going to run the installer, and it's going to automatically come up on Play on Mac. The name of our program is going to be SKSE. So it's just making a folder inside library Play on Mac wine prefix. And that's going to be the virtual drive that runs this. Okay. So this is really important. What did I do? Okay. I couldn't find. Basically, what it said was it could not find where your TSE5 is. Thankfully, I know where it is. So you come to this screen right here. Come to the little slashy guy. Go to Users. Library. And then you come all the way down to Play on Mac. Wine prefix. Skyrim. Drive C. Program files. Steam. Steam apps. Common. And this folder. And then you hit OK. And so that's going to be the same on any Mac that you're running it on. It's going to be the same path to find it, and it will be there as long as you follow all of these steps. You don't need to make a desktop shortcut, but I'm going to. And you click install, and it's done. You can make a shortcut for the installer on Play on Mac, just in case something happens to it. Otherwise, it's going to be in your folder under Play on Mac next to Skyrim. I'm going to make this, though, for my brother. It's going to make the shortcut. I don't want to make another shortcut. Installation finished. So when you want to run the game, you're going to want to go to Finder, open up a new window, go hit the Option key, and Library will come up. Otherwise, it's hidden. Play on Mac, It's the same way you got to it before. I want to apologize for my mouse clicking. It's a very loud mouse. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but just in case, I would like to apologize. In Skyrim. So right here is SKSE loader. So when you want to be playing the game with SKSE, this is what you want to be clicking on. Now in order to get it to run properly, you're going to want to right click it and go to get info. And under get info, down here, sharing and permissions, option that says make me owner, you want to click it. However, apparently I'm already the owner, so make sure play on Mac is the open with, and basically you're done. So what we're going to want to do is, rather than opening that, we're going to want to run Skyrim via play on Mac. And this is just to make sure that the Sky UI is running properly, so we can check to make sure SKSE is running properly. And you're going to want to do this every time you install a new mod, or anything like that. Yeah, you're also going to want to do this. It's going to detect your video hardware. Okay, so we come over to data files. After it does that, and click Sky UI. And then we hit exit. And then we come over here, double click SKSE loader, and it should launch right up. We're going to make a new game, just to make sure Sky UI and SKSE are running properly. Okay, and everything is running properly. So there we go. We're just going to quit to desktop. Okay. So if you want to install any mods, you're going to make sure to come to this folder and install them directly into your data folder. If you subscribe to any mods on Steam, it's going to do that. It's going to do that automatically. I could not get the Nexus Mod Manager running, so I have yet to use that. So if you have any questions regarding that, I am not the person to ask. If you have any questions regarding modding in general, there are far more qualified people to help you. I just wanted to show you guys how to do it on a Mac. This is the simplest way that I found to do it. It's the way that I got it to run. I ran into a lot of issues, so if any of you guys have any questions regarding problems that you've run into, there is a significant chance that I have also run into that issue. And I'd be more than willing to help you guys out. But for now, thank you for watching, and happy playing.